All right, we are live in the house. It is Tribe Talk Tuesday. I am so pumped to be here and ready to deliver the goods to you. So, wherever you're hopping in, wherever you are coming in from, go ahead and let me know who you are, where you're coming in from. I'd love to give you a shout out. But here is the question for you, my friend. Do you think it is your upline's fault if you are not rank advancing, your business isn't growing, you're not getting any customers in your business? Is it your upline's fault? Let me know. I'd love to know what you think because we're going to talk a little bit about this tonight. And as always, in every episode of Tribe Talk to Freedom, in every Tribe Talk Tuesday, we've got a freebie, and it's a new one. And we're going to be delivering the 7-step launch guide to network marketing. So I wanted to make sure to have that ready. I've been working my tail off to have that ready for you. And with a disclaimer, it will not be ready tonight to get and have access to, but it is done. There's just a few more things I need to put together so you can get access to that. So I'll talk about that here in a little bit. So let's go ahead and dive in here. And Angeline, hey, how are you, my friend? Great to have you on here tonight. So here's the thing is we get in so much of an emotional state, especially when we're brand new in this business, and we don't really know how to maneuver the cracks, the bumps, the walls that we run into, right? And so those can be definitely some challenges that we face. But I would love to know, how long have you been in network marketing? Yes, and I think it's an interesting topic too, Angeline. So how long have you been in network marketing? Whether you're watching this now or on the replay, let me know. How long have you been in? So I've been in for a little over 3 years, all right? And I've got to share a story before we dive into the topics I'm going to talk about here. I've got my list of things, my notes, so I don't, miss anything that's really important to dive in here to. But here is the story I want to share with you. All right. So when my partner and I, but really me, so I'm taking this business by the helm and really taking control of it. So we got started, and I got started in network marketing a little over 3 years ago. Okay. And so the first company that I joined, and I'm on my third company now. Okay. So it'd be like one company a year, but I'm actually pretty stable. I don't really jump around a whole lot, if you know the story. But the first company I joined, I was super excited about. All right. I didn't really go looking for an opportunity. And like a lot of network marketers in the space, the business opportunity found me, and I got involved with the product way before I got involved with the business. So if you can relate, drop me like, yes, I can relate to that, because that's actually how I got involved into the business. So the first company that I got involved in, I won't say the name of the company, but I can tell you it was a cryptocurrency company back in 2017. Got involved with Bitcoin, which, it's been really good to us. I don't know about you, but it's been really good to us. And so got involved in Bitcoin when it was really uber cheap still. And so did pretty well. As far as the Bitcoin itself, but bought into a cryptocurrency company. And it was crazy because the cryptocurrency company that we were a part of, that I was a part of, really was about, buying all this altcoin, alternate coin, if you're familiar with like Ethereum, Dogecoin, all those that are out there, right? So long story short, our company at the time was selling its own altcoin. Was going to put out like all these ATMs worldwide and all this stuff. And hey, Lori, great to have you on, my friend. So we're just talking here about just the first company I was in, because I want to relate this tonight to your upline. And if you think it's your upline's fault that your team isn't growing. So the first company that I joined, it was this cryptocurrency company. And so, they were planning on putting all these ATMs, like cryptocurrency ATMs throughout the world to exchange with cash and, do all these really cool things, have their own altcoin that they made. And basically the company was growing really, really fast. So fast forward, we got involved in July, And it was August, September, October, November. So 4 months that we had bought into cryptocurrency. And then a little bit, soon thereafter, we actually got involved in the network marketing company. And I was the one that really decided I'm going to own this thing. Well, what happened is then December came, Bitcoin shot up. All right. And I'm no longer in cryptocurrency as far as like my network marketing company, but I still invest in cryptocurrency. So if I have some cryptocurrency fans, let me know down below here. But here's the thing. And Jamie, hey, how are you, my friend? So it was December. Cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin shot up to like almost 20,000, like a coin, okay, per Bitcoin. And we had a few back then. And in January, it tanked. Okay, this was January of 2018. There was some really crazy stuff going on with our network marketing company. And they pulled out of the US. They pulled out of Canada. All right. And so I knew it wasn't my upline's fault, but there was something really shady going on with how other network marketers were promoting the business. And so if you've been in this industry for any time, whether you're in healthcare, skincare, crypto space, whatever, and let me know what industry you are in. What's your primary network marketing company? And Angeline, I love that you are a crypto investor because you know about it, right? And so the thing that fascinates me with it too is just the blockchain technology as well. But that's another whole other topic. But so we got involved in our cryptocurrency company, and they went south a little bit in January. They pulled out of Canada and the US. And the big reason was a lot of network marketers were making claims that they shouldn't be making. Now, whether you are in skincare, health and wellness, what have you, it is not good form to make claims that you can't justify. We are not doctors. We are not, Series 6, 7 licensed as investment reps, right? So we have to be really careful about making crazy, audacious claims. And so what happened is a lot of these people were doing that with the cryptocurrency company I was in. And so the company had to pull out of Canada. They had to pull out of the US. And we were left with no network marketing company. But I had already invested in this course, thousands of dollars. And I was like, what the heck? All right. So fast forward to February or March, our company comes back into the US, back into Canada. They're like, these are the rules. If you can play within this sandbox and make sure you stay within these lines, then we're going to be okay. So I was like, oh, whew, like our company's good. We're solid. Well, not even 2-3 weeks later, the company pulled out again out of the US and out of Canada, but it was for good. It was for good. This was it. And so all the thousands of dollars that I had invested in mentorship, all the thousands of dollars that I invested in this cryptocurrency company, I was like, oh my gosh, lost thousands of dollars. So I had a choice, okay? I had a choice. So at this point, because the story ties into your freebie here for the week, okay? So think about this. In the first year, over 95% of network marketers quit the industry, like for good. Maybe some of them come back, but 95% of people quit network marketing. Yes, and exactly, Angeline, I'm not surprised either with some of these cryptocurrency companies. So like cryptocurrency is relevant, but we've got to be careful about the claims that we're making. So now here's the thing. So network marketers, over 95% quit, but they want to blame it on their upline. They want to blame it like with what happened to me, that the company went under, that it pulled out of, the states, or the country. And I could have gone that route. I could have gone that route and blamed the company and blame my upline, but that wouldn't have solved my long-term plan, my long-term game. And I'm in this for the long haul. So like 10, 20, 30 years, whatever. Okay. So some people get into this industry and they want it to work overnight. If you've been in any time, that's not the name of the game. It's about being consistent. So, we're here live every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. I just have to throw it out there. All right. because people that watch the replay, so if you're watching the replay, that's when we go live consistently. Now, there's two things that we can do. We can take ownership. All right. So what are some ideas that you have where you can take ownership when you feel like maybe your upline failed you? Instead of thinking of that, what are some ideas that you can come up with to take that ownership? Or maybe that the company's failed you, right? If we posture ourselves, all right, posture, straight back, no, not that kind of posture, but posture, have that self-confidence, right? Lead in, posture, all right? That's what I'm talking about. Having that posture to own your stuff and say, you know what? It's on me. All this stuff can happen around me, but I'm making the choice to join XYZ network marketing company. I'm making the choice to join XYZ team. Whatever happens outside of me, I made that decision, right? So really at the end of the day, the only thing that we can control is us, okay? So how then, the second thing, so what do you need? What else do you need in your business? So that way, it's not that consideration of it's your upline's fault. The only way that you're going to make money in this industry in a home-based business is two things: taking control, taking ownership, and taking control. So there's other ways that you can take control of your business, but what are they? All right. So some ways of taking control might be, and I'm just waiting for some comments here. All right. So, and I love this, Lori. So yes, still cannot get a customer, not giving up. I received 4 no's today, and I am in my head, I said next. Awesome. And that's exactly what you need to do. That's exactly what you want to do, Lori. So here's the thing. Taking ownership is a lot of different things. So Angeline, you said taking ownership and taking control of your business. They are important, right? So what are some ways that we can take control? So I've got some examples here for you. We can create content, right? We can create content for our business. So that's planning content, producing content, promoting content, all right? There's other things that we can do to take control of our business. We can time block, all right? And if you see me looking over, I'm just making sure I've got my notes here because some of these lives are a little bit more detailed and a little bit more in depth. So I want to make sure I cover things with you. Another thing that we can control is getting mentorship. We can control that, all right? So would you agree that we can control all those things that I listed? We can control how many people we reach out to. And Lori, I'm going to go back to your comment here because, you can't control the no's, right? You cannot control people saying no. But what you can control is reaching out to people, your follow-ups, your consistency, that you can control, right? So at the end of the day, know your numbers, know your metrics, your KPIs, all right, are really important. Your key performance indicators that are the number of people you reach out to, how many people are saying yes, how many people are saying no, and out of 100, tally how many are saying yes, how many are saying no, and run your numbers that way. So if you're growing organically, that is how you do it, right? Now, you can increase your percentage, you can increase your effectiveness. And Lori, exactly. It is all in your mindset, and it's all about taking action. Okay. So here's the thing. I want to offer you this freebie right here. So this is your 7-step launch guide to network marketing. Okay. I literally just finished this a few hours ago. So what's in here? Okay. Let me show you what's in here. So there are a few things in here, and I'm going to show you the cool part here. So like, for example, part 2, so there's a 7-step launch guide, all right? So 7-step launch guide, decide how you want to grow. So you can launch as a newbie, or you can relaunch your business as a network marketer at any time. Any day, any hour, you can relaunch your business. If it's not going how you want it to go, guess what? Who's in control of that? Who has ownership of that? You do, right? So did you really, Angeline? That's awesome. Angeline says, I just started TikTok last week and love the platform. So very cool. Are you doing dances or anything like that? Do I need to start following you for some mad moves? So that would be great, right? So on here, listed out, how do you want to grow? All right. So on here, it actually shows you the different platforms, for example, tools that you might consider to grow your business. Okay. So on the left side here, we've got the platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, Clubhouse. All right. So this is totally up to date. Other tools: having a website, improve my singing. Yes. And having an email list is really important. All right. All right. Having a podcast, having a webinar. What are your tools of choice? Now, I will say, when you launch, here's a pro tip. Before you spread yourself out way too thin on multiple social media platforms, maybe you're on Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest and YouTube and all these places, make sure you master one before really committing to spreading yourself out to another platform. I'd say 2 to 3 tops. I know Clubhouse is awesome, but I choose not to be on it because guess what? There is still a ton of business for me on Facebook. It's true. There's still a ton of business for me on Facebook. Out of all these platforms here, all right, there's still a ton of business there. All right, there's so many ways to grow. Now, the other thing on here is it actually lays out for you, okay, here's my big dream. Here are my goals to support the dream on the top. All right. So this checklist, actually it's not a checklist, it's a getting started guide, right? So this will be available here. I'm going to say by Thursday. It's going to be available by Thursday, and I'll put it up here. All right, so 7-step launch guide to network marketing. Learn how to launch your network marketing business in 7 simple steps. So that will be available here for you on Thursday. If you go to tribenetworkers.com/3, but by Thursday, if you go there now, it's not going to be available. The freebie's done. There's just a few things I have to get the links working for you so you can access that and share it with your team, you know, what have you. So you can definitely do that. All right. So Angeline, yes, took me 3 years to master Facebook. Yeah. And I feel that way too. I would say like 2-3 years. And, are we ever really the master? I would say for me, I'm still mastering, and that's for anybody, right? Because there's always little things to learn. But Angeline, I would definitely agree. You are a master of Facebook. There's always little changes to the algorithm, new updates, new, stories hasn't been around for very long if we really think about it, Facebook stories. But now it's here. It's big and everybody seems to be using it, right? Facebook Lives several years back wasn't a big thing. But look, now a lot of us are hopping on Facebook Live. So if you're not doing video, I would highly recommend it. It is a great thing to be doing, but definitely check out if you're frustrated with how your business is growing, relaunch. Grab the freebie. Okay. I always have to think about how to do this because it's like the opposite, but grab the 7-step launch guide here on Thursday, May 6th. I will have it ready for you. I promise. tribenetworkers.com. I need to slow it down. /3. Okay. That will be there. So did you get value out of today? I hope you did. I sincerely hope you did. Because, each week I want to make sure I bring you the goods, make sure, sharing just a ton of value to pour out there to you, the community, and everything. And the other thing I'm going to do too is, as we bring these freebies here, like we have here, I'm going to make sure to put these on my homepage at tribenetworkers.com so you can actually go through. And I think I'm going to use the slideshow option, so you can scroll through and see all the freebies that are actually available so far. on our website. So I'm super excited with all the free value that we can bring here and make sure to support you in your business, because it's really important that you know that we got your back. I got your back. So yes, and awesome, Lori. I love it. So you are getting more comments on your lives. Very sweet. So look at you go. CTA, baby. CTA. Just call to action. That'll get you more comments too. So way to go, Lori. So absolutely, Angeline. So if you got value, give me a huge hashtag value. So let me know. I would love that. And Angeline, yes, that will be available here on Thursday, tribenetworkers.com/3 for that 7-step launch guide. You can take a look at that. It's crazy. So in here, and you can give this to your team, but map out your goals, okay? Talks about specifically mapping them out, deciding how you want to grow, picking a network marketing company that aligns with your goals, niche category, your pay plan types, unilevel, binary, training, right? Crazy stuff. So tons of stuff that I had no idea, like mind blown. I had no idea what any of this was over 3 years ago. So it was crazy. But anyways, that is our live tonight. Thank you for joining me for Tribe Talk Tuesday. Lori, thank you for jumping on. Angeline for jumping on. And you know what? It is truly a blessing to be here with you, because each and every week, a lot of people will watch these on the replay. So I'm really excited to keep doing this and be bringing the goods to you. So, but for the next 2 weeks, it might be a little bit different because I will be going on vacation soon, and I'm super excited about it. So Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. So I'm really pumped about it. But anyways, that is what we have for you. That is the live tonight, my friends. So thank you for jumping on. This live is a wrap.